Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel, and in this video I'll be showing you how to crochet a duck. So it's actually pretty easy, doesn't need any hard work, and let's get started. So the things that you are going to need are orange and yellow yarn, a scissors, a crochet hook, a crochet needle, 2 glitters, black glitters for the eyes, some stuffing. You can use yarn scraps, fiber, cotton, anything you want, and a glue gun. So now we are going to be starting with the head with the yellow yarn, and for round 1 you are going to be doing 6 single crochet in a magic circle. And if you have any problem with doing a magic circle or the basic stitches, I have a video including all of that. I'm going to put the link down in the description. So after you finish your 6 single crochets, just close your magic circle. And for round 2 we are going to be doing an increase in each stitch, and we should go up to a stitch count of 12 single crochet. And in this project we are not going to be slip stitching in each at the end of each round. We are just going to be continuing in the round. So the very next stitch I'm going to do 2 single crochet, so 1 and 2, and you are going to be doing 2 single crochets in each stitch until you have 12 single crochets. So after you finish you should have 12 single crochet, and now the third round is going to be 1 single crochet and then an increase, going up to a stitch count of 18 single crochet. And because you are not slip stitching and you are crocheting in the round, we are going to use a little piece of yarn. Just put it like this before you begin your round, then take your yarn like that, then begin crocheting, and that will help you know when you have started your round. So 1 single crochet and then an increase, 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochet, all the way around until you have a stitch count of 18 single crochets. So for the 4th round you are going to do 2 single crochet and then an increase, going up to a stitch count of 24 single crochets. So now you are going to take your little scrap of yarn, then just put it over like this. Now you are going to continue crocheting again, and we are just going to repeat this every single round. So the next round is going to be 2 single crochets and then an increase, so 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then 1 single crochet in the second stitch, then 2 single crochet in the third stitch. We are going to continue this pattern all the way around until you have 24 single crochets. So that is how it should look like after you finish your first 4 rounds. Now rounds 5 and 6, so the next 2 rounds are going to be 1 single crochet in each stitch, keeping a stitch count of 24 single crochets. So 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around for the next 2 rounds. So after you have finished your 2 rounds, you should have it looking like this, like a little bowl, some sort. Now round 7 is going to be a little different, going to be 7 single crochet, so one single crochet in the next 7 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then the next 2 stitches are going to be increases, so 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, then 1, 2, and then 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then an increase in the next 2 stitches. So 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 2, and then 1, 2 again, and then 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now round 8 is going to be 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches, and in the next stitch we're going to be doing an increase, so 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the second stitch, and then another increase, and then 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, and then another increase, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then another increase, and then 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches. 1, crochets. Now round 9 is going to be 1 single crochet in each stitch, keeping a stitch count of 32 single crochets. So 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So after you finish, this is how it should look like. Now round 10, you are going to do 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches, then we are going to do a decrease, and I'm going to be doing an invisible decrease. So I'm going to take your hook, put it from under the first loop of this next stitch, so only the first loop, and then the first loop of the second stitch. So you should have 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over, go through 2 loops, and then yarn over again and go through the last 2 loops, and like this you have made a decrease. Now in the next 4 stitches we're going to be doing 1 single crochet, so 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches, also 1 single crochet, and then 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a decrease in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches. 1, and you should end up with a stitch count of 30 single crochets. Now round 11 is going to be 1 single crochet the next 3 stitches and then a decrease. So 1 single crochet the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2 and 3, and then a decrease. So 1 single crochet in 3 stitches and then a decrease. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then a decrease, all the way around until you have a stitch count of 24 single crochets. So after you finish, you should have a stitch count of 24 single crochets. Now round 12 is going to be all decreases. So you're going to be doing a decrease in every single stitch. So a decrease in the next stitch, next 2 stitches, and then a decrease in the next 2 stitches, all the way around, and you should have a stitch count of 12 single crochet in the end. Okay, so after you finish, you should have a stitch count of 12 single crochets. Now round 13 is going to be 1 single crochet and then a decrease. You should go down to a stitch count of 8 single crochets. So 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then a decrease in the second stitch, all the way around until you have a stitch count of 8 single crochets. So now we have finished the head, and we are going to start the body. So we are going to just continue crocheting, and now round 14 is going to be increases. So you're going to be doing an increase in every single stitch, going up to a stitch count of 16 single crochets. So 2 single crochets in each stitch, all the way around until you have a stitch count of 16 single crochets. So now you should be having a stitch count of 16 single crochets. Now the next round is going to be 1 single crochet in each stitch, keeping a stitch count of 16 single crochets. So 1 single crochet in each stitch, all the way around. So now round 16 is going to be 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then an increase, going up to a stitch count of 20 single crochets. So 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then an increase. So 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, all the way around until you have a stitch count of 20 single crochets. Okay, so the next round, round 17, is going to be 1 single crochet in each stitch. So you should be keeping a stitch count of 20 single crochet all the way around. So now you should be having a stitch count of 20 single crochets. Now I'm going to be stopping here, and I'm going to stuff the head. And I'm going to be using fiber. You can use yarn scraps or cotton, anything you have or want. I'm going to stuff it all the way through. Okay, so after you have stuffed it, it should have like these little cheeks, and this is how it should look like after being stuffed. Now I'm going to continue. So for round 18, we're going to be doing 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3, and then 3 single crochet in the next stitch. So you're going to do 3 single crochet in the next stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. All of this is in the same stitch, and then 16 single crochet. So 1 single crochet in the next 16 stitches. Okay, so you should have a stitch count of 22 single crochet after you finish this round. Now round 19 is going to be 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then an increase in the next 3 stitches. Like this, and then we are going to be doing 1 single crochet in the next 16 stitches, and at the end you should have a stitch count of 25 single crochets. Okay, so after you have finished, you should have a stitch count of 25 single crochets. Now round 20 is going to be 1 single crochet in each stitch, keeping a stitch count of 25 single crochets, so 1 single crochet in each stitch, and you should still have a stitch count of 25 single crochets. So after you have finished round 20, you should have a stitch count of 25 single crochets. Now round 21, you are going to begin with a decrease. So first a decrease, and then a single crochet, and then a decrease, then 3 decreases. So 1, 2, and then 3, and then we are going to be doing 1 single crochet and then a decrease 5 times. So 1 single crochet, then a decrease 5 times. Decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease 5 times. After making 1 single crochet and then decrease 5 times, you are going to do a single crochet, just 1 single crochet, and you should end up with a stitch count of 16 single crochets. Now round 22, you're going to be doing 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then a decrease, so 2 single crochet and then a decrease, 1, 2, and then a decrease, all the way around until you have a stitch count of 12 single crochets. Now the last round, which is going to be round 23, is going to be decreases. So we are going to be doing decreases all the way around until you have a stitch count of 6 single crochets. So after you finish, just make a slip stitch, and then just fasten off. Just pull the yarn through, and now I am going to stuff the body and take out this blue yarn, just like this. Okay, so after you have stuffed your little body, just take the yarn with your needle and go through 1 stitch to the sides and then to the other one, like this. Then pull. Then do the same thing, the next one, like this. Do this just a few times, and then go to the middle, then out from any other stitch, like this. Just go out from another part to secure it, like that, and then just cut the yarn. And like this you have finished the head and the body. So I'm going to be doing this as 2 parts. Part 1 is going to be head and the body, and part 2 are going to be the wings, the beak, the feet, and the eyes, and the assembling. So I really hope you have enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe for part 2, and like and share the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Hopefully it's going to be out tomorrow, part 2, and bye.